Thank you. I got the opportunity to see generations of Pcappa presidents yesterday, so I hope you saw on some of the photos. It's like Melon is shaking here right now, so if I pass out, just. Well, I want to say thank you. I remember my journey at Pcappa very vividly, but I wanted to just summarize this in what I call the Winnie highlights, and I hope you will follow through with me. So I wanted to start with the first one, which is gratitude. And again, I want to say thank you to you, our members. Thank you to our business partners. You are the reason why we serve. You're the reason that we have today, and you're the reason that I'm here. So thank you very much for being here today and starting this journey with me tonight. I wanted to say this is very interesting. My first journey at Pcappa never started at a Pcappa conference, actually. I was in Sacramento with my boss when I worked for City College, and I walked by a Pcappa booth and I found two wonderful gentlemen, both called Tony. So I called them Tony I and Tony G. And they said, just check us out. And, like everybody else, you take the business cards and you stuck them somewhere and you forget. And that was so with me. I promise you I won't forget the business card. I still have it. So I ended up, losing it. And then there was an upper conference in San Francisco. I go there and there was Tony I. And he said, hey, where have you been? I said, what? And then Tony I introduced me to Bob and everybody else, and there I was. It's been a great journey for me. Thank you, Tony, and Tony I, who's not here tonight, for all your support, for your love. They made me a family, and all the Pcappa board. They gave me a seat at the table. You know how they tell you find your seat? They actually gave me a seat, they gave me a voice, and they actually helped me grow like everybody else. So I want to say thank you. I also want to say, since we're all looking at key performance measures, I thought I would just take a quick look back when I started Pcappa. This is my family. Just statistics baseline. I was taller than my son. He had no hair. My hair was short. My daughter was a sweetheart. They were cute. Now you know what's coming. And then here's who they are right now. My son is taller than me. I decided to take architecture and go to New York when I thought I could stay in California. That didn't work. My daughter is 16 years old, a junior in high school, and she thinks that we communicate 12 times a year, which is bad communication, but it works for us. It's all part of the growing support, and I'm so grateful. My husband is not here today because he's got to go to New York because my son had no clue that when you fly to New York to go to college, it's a challenge. So he's not here tonight, but I told him I'll record and tell them the story that I'm telling you tonight. But they've been great support. They've been my classroom of learning and leadership for all these years. I'm very grateful. And then I wanted to thank Cal State East Bay. I won't be here without the support. Bob, thank you for being a mentor. Thank you for being a friend. My boss wanted to be here, but she had some conflicts she couldn't. But great. I've been with Cal State since April, and it's all been love. Where's Anne? Where's Alvaro? Thank you guys for being there for me every day. I really appreciate all that love and support. And I just had a conversation with Steve. Steve, where are you? I don't know whether you saw my handout, but I get this question a lot, so I call it curiosity. So that's my second leg. I do get a lot of people who ask me, where's your accent from? So I thought I would humor you a little bit from where I come from. So I did grow up here. I live in a small town with a happy place called Belmont on the San Francisco Peninsula. That's how you fly to Ghana. Here's how it goes. Okay? That's where I come from. So just a little bit, that's a Ghana map, just blown up. Here are my parents. Oh, wow. My dad was among the first people to graduate in pharmacy in Ghana. My mom had all her kids before she went to college for a BA those times. Here's my baby picture. Yeah, my son thinks I wasn't cute. And these are my parents. My dad turned 90 this year, my mom turned 80. Wow. And I grew up, my dad was a single parent, so I grew up, my dad had custody of myself and my sister when I was 3.5 years old, so I spent my preschool and my kindergarten years with my grandmother, who comes from, I'll tell you a story about that, comes from where the arrow is on the body with a crab. My grandfather was my dad, so I lived with my dad's mom and his sister. But my grandfather was just so for you historians, John, my grandfather is a Shanti, so you can Google that. And just wanted to put it out there, the story of, the one story thing. The Ashanti Empire was, when they went to war to defend our heritage, was led by a woman. Woo! Sorry. You can always Google that, the golden stool, led by a woman called Yasa. That's where my grandmother comes from. And my grandmother comes from the coast and a household led by women. So if you want to know where all my wacky ideas come from, please blame those people. But I graduated from Ghana, and I had a bachelor's in civil engineering, and just want to let you know the university that I went to, my dad went to, just this week, a classmate of mine became the first woman provost of that school. So I'm proud. So the Ashantis have a lot of proverbs. It's full of proverbs. Those historians, there's something called the Anansi story. It's all about sayings. And I found the saying, this little sticker when I went to a museum in Dallas, and it says the well-being of the leaders depends on the well-being of the leaders' people. And that's all part of my culture. One thing I believe is that service, and Jason, you've said it many times, is the core of leadership. To me, if you want to be a leader, you have to serve. And why do I say this story? I was in Ghana this summer, and here's a classmate of mine. Her dad was the police commissioner, which is the highest police position in the country. She was privileged. We both went to a Catholic school, a Catholic girls' school, and we connected. She went to the best university, so what you see here with the star, that's the University of Ghana, the tower, but I'll tell you a story about what broke my heart. So my friend, graduated, doing very well, she's an attorney, and then she said one day, she just looked across her neighborhood and said, what can I do? And a lot of people, these kids that you see here, they live in this undeveloped area right by the University of Ghana, which is the oldest university in Ghana. So my friend decided to team up with her friend Angie, and they decided, let's change their story. The reason they wanted to change their story was because they visited these kids, and one kid looked up, saw the tower, and said, that's the University of Ghana, I'm going to go there. And my friend said, I'm going to create a park. I said, how do you do that? And he said, that's how leaders do. They see, they envisage, they create the path. And I've loved this. I've loved the story. I taught with her every school. I was actually in that school. She's supporting 12 kids. I helped her support them. But that story touched my heart. And then I want to share with you service again. This is my mentor again for the historians. This man was the parallel of Kofi Annan, who passed away this year. He also passed away. He's like I call him my other dad. He was a big advocate for education. He lived his life changing the education in Ghana. And he didn't do it just in Ghana, across Africa to the United States. And he passed away this year, and he had a sleep barrier. And one of the things he used to talk to me a lot. I visited his widow when I was in Ghana. And the story she shared with me was, before he passed, he talked about his journey. The lives he's changed, the stories he had, and why he created that path. The path of where sometimes you think would not be possible. But if you're a leader and you believe in service, you can create a path and change the world. And the last thing I want to talk about, the last of my 4 lists, is kindness. So back to my kids. This is my son Earl. I told you, he got taller than me. In Belmont, my son goes to a high school that is probably 1% or less African American. So I heard him speak in one of the graduation events, and I never paid attention until he started talking about his experience. And he said, when I went to high school, I made a lot of assumptions. Is Belmont, I'm African American, I've grown tall, they'll choose me in the basketball team. Well, the first year he did, but guess what? They didn't give him play time. So the second year he did not. And he was very devastated. And you know, as parents, sometimes we get up and you're like, oh, come here, we'll give you a big speech about motivation. But of course, you know, I'm not very good about that. I'm like, come on, keep going. So, well, remember, my grandmother and my grandfather come from that area. So wacky ideas is really what we do. So I said, okay, what do you want to do? So this is the speech, and I recorded, you know, I got a recorded copy. He said, how do I change people's story? How do I change that cross path when you're so convinced you'll be selected, but you're not? And so he said, I wanted to be kind to every kid. And so he went to the middle school and decided to volunteer to coach the kids. And the first time they gave him a bunch of kids, they looked at him and were like, no, you don't look like our coach, you don't want him. So he said, okay, give me another group of kids. And they did, and he coached the kids to championship. So proud of him. So then, the second year, they went to championship, they lost. Third year, they lost. So before he went to college, the final time they went, they lost again. So there I was, going around the back of the gym. You know, I'm gonna go give him my mom's spiel, life is not fair, that kind of thing. And I saw him with the kids in a circle. And his first words were, what did we do well? Like, we just lost, let's go home. So, and the kids would go, oh, we did this, we did that, which was great. And then his second was, what could we have done better? And the kids would say, I could have. Like, So I'm watching, and I'm watching. And then finally, after that, I would just give the kids high five and they go. And as I'm standing there, sometimes, your mind doesn't catch up very well. I looked at him and he's talking to every kid privately, giving them feedback. And I saw these two parents just look on and smile. And I captured that. I was like, wow, how come I didn't know that? But then the other side of the kindness was my son's friend Casey. Casey loves Earl. Oh my God. If I'm in a car and I say anything against Earl, Casey will come to his defense. And they've been friends since second grade. One principal told me, he said, anytime I see those two, I know the world will be better. Wow. And I felt really proud. Because I didn't know that, but I learned that. And I realized as leaders, kindness is a skill we need. And it's not kindness of being nice. It's the kindness of that feedback that sometimes we don't want to hear. But we need it because it makes us better. And the final one I want to talk about was my friends. So I had surgery just maybe a year ago. And sometimes you think, oh man, you could do it. So before my surgery, I met my friends and I'm like, hey, tell me all the trails we can walk when I want to recover, because the doctor says I should walk a lot. So we did a lot of surveys and all that until after the surgery, I did not want to walk out. And they were there, they would come in, they would feed me, they would hold my hand and drive me along. It was painful, but I did. And then my friend Veronica up here, she was up one morning. First I gave her an excuse, I can't walk because the pain is too bad. What do you need? I said, I don't like the pants. She goes home, get me new pants. I'm like, what? I don't want to walk. I said, did you take your medicine? I hate it. I don't want it. It makes me miserable. She said, well, but the first rule of getting well is no pain. I'm like, no, I don't want it. Because my dad is a pharmacist. I hate medicine. So Veronica looks at me and said, okay, you don't want to do anything, but how about you get out of your garage, open the door, look up at the sun, and just see what happens. Okay, at this point, she's driving me crazy, so I said, okay, I'll do it. So we get there, and then she shows me a video of her mom in Ireland, and she had 2 surgeries, and she's recovering, and she's walking. It's like, hey, does it motivate you? Like, no. That's me, right? And so we, I'm standing there, and I said, well, let's walk through the cul-de-sac. So she's pushing me, and I could feel the pain and the anguish, and I really want to scream. And so I'm taking a step, painful step, and then halfway she looks at me and she said, remember, you promised us that we should push you, so I'm just doing what you said we should do. And I'm like, I don't remember. But I felt better because every step was that feedback that she kept giving me. Every step was painful. Every step made me better. And it was a painful walk. And as I lay down and I thought about my son, and Veronica, who just challenged me to get better. And by the way, weeks after she was taking me through the truth, it was so bad, I just couldn't deal with it. But I just lived on, and I got better. Every week I got better. And that was because she was kind. What did it teach me? These are my 4 legs that I think makes a seed for a leader. The gratitude we show our staff every day, the gratitude we show our institutions that come to Pcappa, the gratitude we show our business partners is what makes us a great organization. Curiosity. Steve just talked to me about Ghana. It was so fascinating. Steve, you didn't know about this, right? Get to know the people. Get to know their story. It's important. They are heroes. I hear them every time. I get challenged, and I smile and I laugh because they make you know them. And if you know them, you can serve them well. Serve them the resources, give them the skill, give them the coaching that makes them great leaders. Because they can see the tower, but they can get there. You have the opportunity to get them there. And kindness is all about feedback. If you're curious about them, they will hear you. Because they know you have their hearts, they know you have their interests. What we do, Jason's service, it reflects on people. It reflects on organizations. It does change the world. I've seen it happen. So in the next 12 months, I'm depending on you to make it count. Let me hear what you want us to do in the next 12 months. Let's make a difference, one step at a time. That painful walk, one step at a time. It makes us better. It makes us a great organization. Thank you.